was saying to Kendrick this morning, and in case you don't know, Kendrick is my camera guy, the guy behind the camera who makes me look good every morning. It's such a beautiful day today, and I'm just mellowed in the presence of gratitude. It's life, and we're here. I mean, it's something to just stop for a moment every time you realize that you've been given that precious gift and just take it all in, sincerely with gratitude. So that's the approach this morning, and I hope I could send some of that energy your way as well. It is time for us to go over to Kendall to see what's happening on our news desk, but we're coming back with some awesome features. Stay with us.
Good morning. The Health Ministry is stepping up its efforts to meet targets for the elimination of cervical cancer on the island. On Monday, the ministry launched a high-performance screening for cervical cancer under the Universal Health Coverage Project.
Theoretically, the liquid-based cytology technique has the advantage of easier interpretation, fewer unsatisfactory results, the filtering of blood and debris, and lower frequency of conducting pap smears. In the last century, cytology-based cervical cancer screening has been crucial in reducing the incidence and mortality of cervical cancer.
In an effort to reduce the incidence of cervical cancers, the Health Ministry has set itself two major targets. That is to have 70% of women screened and to have 90% of the population, boys and girls, immunized with the HPV vaccine. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs is reporting some worrying trends in respiratory illnesses, especially COVID-19.
Globally, the number of new cases of COVID-19 have remained at a stable level during the past 28-day period of 27 May to 23 June 2024, as compared to the previous 28-day period of 29 April to 26 May 2024, with over 135,000 new cases reported. During the same period, an overall increase in new hospitalizations and new ICU admissions has also been recorded. This is according to the July 15, 2024 COVID-19 epidemiological report by the World Health Organization.
Regionally, countries have reported increases in confirmed cases of COVID-19. Locally, the risk of contracting respiratory illnesses, including COVID-19, still exists. As a result, the Ministry of Health here is encouraging residents to take steps to reduce the spread of respiratory illnesses, including COVID-19. Media workers will benefit from a training workshop on artificial intelligence, or AI, later this week. The session will be conducted by Tammy King, a former media worker and founder of Global Literacy Solutions. The training is geared towards getting media professionals to leverage AI.
Everybody's a content creator, we will agree. We have all kinds of people who call themselves journalists, media workers. They're blogging, they're creating content. And one of the things that really triggers me is the misuse of information, the misinformation, disinformation, facts, what's fake, and how quickly news spreads, and how people use, AI, especially when it comes to like pictures and video, how they use it to usually damage other people.
The AI training workshop will take place at the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College on Wednesday, August 31st from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Peter & Company Distribution has come out in support of St. Lucia's Environmental Health Division with a major donation to the department's Vector Awareness Campaign for 2024.
This donation here would help us significantly in reaching out to our partners and the communities and ensuring that we can effectively implement the change programs that would allow for us to bring our vectors under control.
Peter & Company Distribution, PCD, the agents for BOP insecticide, made a donation of cash and products to the division recently to aid in their campaign. That's their vector control campaign for 2024. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Wonderful. Kendall, thank you very much. We need to take a short break, pay some bills, and come right back. Friday we were on some shenanigans. Yeah, last Friday we weekend, and we were invited to Blast Gaming down in Castries because they have launched off a new gaming platform, and it is one with a difference. It sort of changed my perspective, and I'm thinking it might change yours as well. The original manager spoke with us. All right, we're here. We're joined by Commissioner Richard. She is the regional marketing manager for the St. Lucia National Lottery. Commissioner, how are you, darling? You
I
excitement, of
am,
course.
of course, super
Certainly.
excited.
Right. Tell me why we're here. We're here because you guys have decided to launch a new betting game again. I have to try to keep up with it because how it is that you guys keep the innovation every so often there is a new thing. I mean, just when you think that okay, they can't find nothing else, you guys come up with something exciting, and then you get to sit back and say, oh yeah, all right, that's fitting. So we are at that point again where we are
at that point
betting, but
again.
not just betting. You're now involved in sports. Sports,
Yes.
something that which you invest back into very heavily.
Yes,
So that must be a very very vital one.
It is very vital to us. I mean, it is one of our core principles, giving back to youth and sports. And so this product is very dear to us because it, perfectly marries and coincides with, one of our core values as a company. We launched sports betting in March of this year on our online platform, which is play.stlucialotto.com. And now we are able to offer this product both online and at our lottery agents. Right, so it is a game of skill, it is a game of strategy, it is something that we have never done before. It is probably one of maybe the most strategic games that St. Lucia National Lottery has ever had, and we're very proud to be able to offer that to the St. Lucian
No,
playing
I am
public today.
curious. I'm listening to you. I'm looking at you telling me all that. But the curiosity lies between how long in the making this was being mastermind. And how did it come about? I want to go there with you.
It's been a little while coming. Well, we are operated on the Canadian Banknote Inc. And they operate the lotteries in some of the OECS Island, Dominica,
Yeah,
St. Lucia,
yeah.
Grenada, and we also have some in Latin America, South America. So some of these other islands countries do already have Let's Bet Sports. So this has been, it's been in the making, it's been coming. And so we are super excited to really be able to offer that to the St. Lucian public. We don't want to be left out in anything that, is available for all of the sites across the region. We want to ensure that we offer the St. Lucian public each and everything that Canadian Banknote has in terms of gaming and lotteries, across
What
the
is the
region.
anticipation for the rollout of this game? It's going to be a staple on the offering, right?
Going to be a staple. Players can look forward to us in the communities at different sporting matches and events. We're going to be on ground. We're going to be involved in any and everything that speaks to sports in St. Lucia. So this is just a tip of the iceberg. Prepare to see us in our highlighters, about the place. And we're just encouraging players, to play, to use their skill, to use their strategy, and of course to be responsible with it. That's one of our key messages and functions. We encourage persons to bet responsibly. Don't bet more that you can afford to lose. It's part of our core responsibility, and we're just very happy to be able to contribute further to sports in St. Lucia outside of just our mandate to youth and sports, having persons being able to directly be impacted by winning and betting.
Absolutely.
Let's Bet
Now,
Sports.
just in round enough, just a little highlight of some of the involvement, because we speak highly of it, and some people might be sitting in their living room right now looking at this and not be really in tune to some of the things that that the undertakings that the SNL actually does when it comes to pouring back into the sport.
So, on purchase of any lottery product, Blast Gaming with our bingo and our video lottery terminals, we have online casino, which is available online. Your traditional lottery tickets, Lucky 3, Big 4, Super 6, a percentage of this proceed of every dollar that you spend as an average citizen goes back to youth and sports in St. Lucia. It is our mandate. We have been doing it from inception. We will continue to do it. The more products that we put on the market is the more that we can offer to youth and sports in the country. So it is not just for us as a company, but it is really for the island and for the people and for the players that continue to play and support St. Lucia National Lottery.
All right. Give us an online platform where persons can go to follow everything St. Lucia National Lottery.
Well, we are on Facebook, Instagram, we are on Twitter, YouTube. Our website is stlucialotto.com, and the play site is play.stlucialotto.com. So you can find us, pretty much everywhere and anywhere. And, we publish daily our sporting matches and events, our daily results from our traditional lottery draws, our jackpots, our progressive jackpots on our bingo games, on our power play, on the Super Six. So, to keep updated, like and follow us on all social media platforms, and of course, directly on our website, the St. Lucia National Lottery's website.
Wonderful. And of course, we can log on to any of this platform and we can create our account at Let's Sports.
Definitely.
Let's Sports.
It's very easy. You go online and you fill out the required forms. You submit a valid national ID. It needs to be very clear. We need to be able to see your name. We need to see the ID number, the expiring date. And once you complete that, we approve your account, normally within 12 to 24 hours. You top up at any agent locations and you're ready to play in Let's Bet. You're ready to play online casino. You're ready to purchase your lottery tickets. It's quick, it's easy, it is user friendly, and we keep trying to improve the experience for online players by ensuring that the platforms are really top tier.
Interactive.
Yeah, and
I love
interactive.
it. Thank you so very much, and we're looking forward to what's to come. We're looking forward to what's to come. I already created my account, by the way. You should know that.
That's wonderful, and you're winning. I imagine.
Well, I haven't bet yet,
but you're
but
gonna
soon.
get there.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maureen.
They keep warning me about this plant. Don't touch the plant. But I keep trying to touch the plant. So if you see me itching around, just know I touched the plant. But we continue with the fact that one of our sports personality, a gentleman who have become family to me, is now been named the ambassador for this new gaming platform. And his perspective will, I guess it will just make sense why he's the perfect match, to carry this brand and this game. Elijah Williams is the ambassador for the new game platform over at the St. Lucia National Lottery. It looks like it's always, this week seems like it's a really lucky week for me because I keep falling into family members of mine. I'm here with Elijah Williams, and we're here at the Blast Gaming Center in Castries, and Elijah Williams have just been named the sports ambassador for the newest betting game introduced by the St. Lucia National Lottery, and it is Let's Bet Sports. And I think, well, the people are really on because they get the right man. Eli, what's going on? Congratulations, by the way.
Thanks, Maureen. Thanks. I think it was a good opportunity. I've been involved in sports for 16 years, from the Rumble at RCI to the banter and now at Vibe Radio. And this is not simply a game of chance. It's a game of skill. It's a game of knowledge, tactics, etc. So the person who really invests time and energy into sports can actually find an avenue for them to make a nice, responsible bet. It's not the usual at the bar, you sit there and you have a casual bet. These things are a lot more measured. There are lots of different betting options. And it gives you an opportunity to be responsible about your betting, which I think is a huge thing.
But in your speech, in your speech here, you spoke a little bit about the myth and some of the taboo that we have as a populace, as a society when we think about gaming. What's different here in terms of, well, normally we say we gamble. How do you view it?
I think there's a fear that the betting is going to control you.
Yes.
I think that is what the fear is. But generally, we place friendly wagers and stuff all the time. So it's no different from that. I think it's just a slightly more controlled environment. You don't have the option of somebody saying, well, I'm not paying my bet because they're a free thief.
Right.
Exactly. It's a little bit more controlled, it's a little bit more measured, and you have a lot of different options. Normally, if somebody places a friendly wager, there's no over-under or stuff like that, but you have all of those different options. on the platform. So it allows you to use your knowledge and, that skill set that you have about sports, in order to, make some money, basically, and something I think that's very critical. Everybody wins because SNL, they pay regulatory fees to National Lotteries Authority. National Lotteries Authority's mandate is to support youth and sports, right? So every time you use the Let's Bet Sports platform, you inevitably are helping one of our young St. Lucian athletes, and I think that's very important. I don't want that to get lost, in the conversation. It's not just about placing a bet and winning money, but, it's about assisting, because a portion of all the proceeds go towards helping, some young person or an athlete.
Right. Now, you spoke about your involvement in sports and the longevity of how long you've been there, the passion you have for the art of sports. In that capacity, as role, as an ambassador, in that capacity, what are some of the mandates that falls under you as an ambassador? Are you in a position to influence some of the benefits that could probably derive back down to the sporting, although they're already doing it, but are you in a position right now as ambassador to sort of probably influence some of those?
I would not necessarily say that because I'm not with National Lotteries Authority. I'm with St. Lucia National Lotteries. Okay. But from my standpoint, what I want to do is just raise the awareness. I want to make people aware that it's okay to bet and bet responsibly, because generally we already do that, right? I just want to dispel that myth that, if you start gambling, it's going to control you, you're going to lose all your money. Or that's I think that is the way we used to think about it before. But I've likened it to somebody who's a social drinker. You don't go by the bar and spend your entire pay packet by the bar. Right. You go by the bar, you buy a couple of drinks, and you go to your house. Right. So you do it in a social setting. Yeah. And I think the same thing can happen with betting. The difference is, I don't know that when you purchase a drink by the bar that you're helping an athlete. Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. You're so that's probably the little bit of a difference there. And I think also it allows for more engagement with sports people, because a lot of us invest a lot of time in watching games, watching matches. We go and we look at statistics, etc. We have so much knowledge. I meet people on a daily basis who always challenge me. Oh, I listen to you in the morning and boy, nonsense you talking and what have you, right? So it's because they take the time and they have that in-depth knowledge of the sport. Right. So why not reward yourself for that? Absolutely. I mean, you spend the time already.
Little online community, you get to do just that and you get to be rewarded as well. And pour back into the sport.
Pour back into the sport.
Eli, you again.
Thank you.
Like I said in my opening, I think a perfect choice was made here in naming you the ambassador.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Let's bet you make your first bet pretty soon.
I will. I'm registered, I'll be there. Thank you.
Good morning, St. Lucia, and we have a new exercise. Well, how should I say it? Should I say lazy exercise? Why? Because I wonder why I'm sitting. In fact, I just wonder why I'm sitting today, because the exercise I'll be showing, it will be seated, because I haven't got no stamina recovery, because some people haven't got my stamina for me as yet. Some people haven't brought my stamina for me as yet. I'm not calling no names, blue waters. Anyway, but just joking, guys. The exercises I'm going to show today are for people that home on a wheelchair that cannot move, or if you're too tired, you work late night shift and you just want to sit down to watch DBS in the morning, we're going to work out while we're sitting down. Again, with our blue waters, whilst we're sitting, get your waters in your hand. And the good thing about blue waters is when you get tired, you can just drink it. So, you sit down, guys, chest out. The first exercise we're going to do, side raises. So you're comfortable in your chair, watching DBS right now, and we're going to raise your arms. Wave the water. Right? No mind is just water. From the time you control it, you're going to get the workout you want. Make sure it's shoulder height. Maintain a slight bend in your elbow. 5, 6, take your time. 7, and 8. That's excellent set now. You see that small bottle blue water for me? That's not enough weight for me. So I'll go bigger. So if you can manage the bigger one, the 1.5, it's better. More weight, more water to drink. Good. So remember, whatever I'm showing you, I'm just showing you the first part of it. Depends again if you want to build. You can do 4 or 5 sets of 6. If you want to tone, you want to do 4 or 5 sets of 8 to 10 to 12. And if you want to cut, 10 to 12 to 15 reps. Good. The second exercise, we're still sitting down enjoying DBS morning, and then you go in front raises. So from the side of your chair, you go up and you turn it down like you pour in a cup of water or a cup of tea, and bring it back down straight. 1, twist, 2, twist, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Again, that's 2 exercises that can be done while sitting. Now the third one, still seated in your chair, you want to bend forward, you close your legs a bit, and you're going to bend over, and you're going to pull to your side, like you hold the elbow. Somebody coming at the side of you, you're going to elbow them. 1, 2, keep your head ahead. 3, ensure your back is flat. 4, 5, 6, don't fall off the chair. 7, and 8. Oh, I felt that in my back. Excellent. Good. Again, that's 3 exercises that can be done. We're going to strengthen the shoulder. So you're going to hold 1 bottle of water by your area. Realize there's a slight bend in my arm, so I'm not just keeping it straight to put pressure on the shoulder. It's slightly bent, and I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the next side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Again, when you finish your 2, 3, 4 sets, the next exercise you're going to do, you still have it up there, and alternate. And do it as fast as you can. When you go up, by the time you're coming down, the next arm supposed to be passing each other. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. I don't know about you, but that's tiring because 1, I drink my stamina yet. Blue waters, I want my stamina. Anyway, so guys, that's how many? 4, 5 exercises. Well, blue waters getting licks today, not my fault. Sorry. So you're going to bend as low as you can. Now I suspect I'm going to fall long. But as low as you can, and then you're going to spread your wings out wide. Keep it shoulder height. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent. And the last exercise, again, one of them you can do, there's more, but the last but not least, what you can do while sitting, you're going to do arm raises, bicep curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So excellent. So St. Lucia, seated, watching DBS on your morning throughout the day. That's exercises that can be executed at home. Easy, effective exercises. Stay fit and focus. Blue waters, I love you. You have my back. You bring my water for me. I want my stamina.
Well, there you have it. Another awesome Tuesday in our company to kick things off. I want to take the opportunity to remind the little ones, remember, the watch and win has begun. So this afternoon at 5:30, don't forget to tune in and make sure that you send us those voice messages to our platform, our WhatsApp platform. It must be you sending those voice notes with the correct answer for your chance to win big with DBS.